Do you feel like every time you try to ramp up your weekly mileage to beat your personal records, your body breaks down and you end up injured? You are not alone. Today, I am going to teach you the Scandinavian recovery method, the ultimate science-based strategy to absorb brutal training volumes and run faster while keeping your joints completely bulletproof. Because let's be honest, in the running world, we've been sold the lie that to improve, you just have to suffer, crush yourself, and accumulate fatigue like a martyr. You go out for a run dragging knee pain, with Achilles tendons stiff as rocks, and a mental burnout that makes you hate every single stride. You think you lack the genetics, but the real problem is that you are training like a gladiator and recovering like a complete beginner. Scandinavian athletes have revolutionized world sports by proving that recovery isn't just passive resting. It is an active, mathematical part of training. Today, you are going to discover the cellular carnage this method prevents, the glycogen resynthesis hack, and the exact protocol to shield your body. Let's dive in. Let's go straight into the physiological heavy lifting. When you finish a hard run or an intense interval session, your muscle fibers are literally destroyed, full of micro tears, and your immune system is at an all-time low. Scandinavians don't wait until they get home, take a shower, and figure out what's for dinner. They instantly trigger the immediate resynthesis window. Physiologically, during the first 30 minutes post-workout, the glucose transporters in your muscles, known as GLUT4, are wide open and starving. If you feed them an exact ratio of 3 grams of fast-absorbing carbohydrates for every gram of isolated protein within that specific window, you freeze muscle catabolism on the spot. Your body halts tissue destruction and triggers an instant supercompensation. This isn't a nutritional whim. It is pure chemistry to ensure your legs are ready to roll again the next day with zero residual damage. The second pillar of the Scandinavian school is the millimeter-precise control of intensity to protect your autonomic nervous system. Most everyday runners make the mistake of running their easy days a little too fast and their interval days a little too slow, living in a chronic fatigue gray zone. The Scandinavian method demands a strict 80% of your weekly volume in a true metabolic zone 1 and zone 2. This means running at paces where your blood lactate stays strictly below 1.5 millimoles. This low intensity stimulates angiogenesis, the creation of new capillaries, and multiplies your mitochondria without stressing your adrenal glands. By keeping your nervous system completely relaxed during 80% of the week, when that 20% of high intensity arrives, your body transforms into a machine capable of tolerating savage paces without any risk of overtraining injuries. The third trick is their secret weapon for peripheral circulation, modified thermal contrast. Forget about freezing yourself inside an ice bath for half an hour. Current Scandinavian sports science proves that prolonged static ice can actually block natural muscular adaptations. Instead, they utilize active contrast. You alternate cycles of 1 minute of ultra-cold water, around 50 to 54 degrees Fahrenheit / 10 to 12 degrees Celsius, with 2 minutes of hot water in the shower, focusing directly on your legs. This creates a biomechanical pump effect. The cold constricts blood vessels, flushing metabolic waste out of the muscles, and the heat dilates them, flooding the fibers with fresh blood packed with nutrients and oxygen. Doing 3 to 4 cycles of this after your key workouts cuts recovery inflammation in half naturally. Northern European athletes are obsessed with sleep quality because they know that human growth hormone, HGH, the one responsible for repairing your tendons and ligaments, is secreted almost exclusively during deep sleep phases. To maximize this, they apply circadian synchronization. Drop your bedroom temperature to a strict 62 to 64 degrees Fahrenheit, 17 to 18 degrees Celsius, as the cold mimics the body's optimal recovery conditions. Keep the room pitch black and eliminate blue light screens an hour before sleeping so you don't block natural melatonin production. Sleeping 8 hours under these conditions is like putting premium fuel into your cellular regeneration. If you sleep poorly, your musculoskeletal injury risk skyrockets by more than 50%, no matter how perfect your running form is. To help you move from theory to action tomorrow morning, let's structure how to implement the Scandinavian method into your amateur routine without losing your mind. Workout/quality days. The moment you finish, consume your recovery shake or meal before 30 minutes pass. In the afternoon, apply the active contrast shower protocol for 10 minutes. Easy run days. You must run with the handbrake fully engaged. If your watch tells you that you are going slow, you are doing it right. You are building the aerobic engine. Before bed, keep your room cold and disconnect your phone to safeguard your deep sleep phase. Follow this protocol during your heavy training blocks, and you will see how you can ramp up your weekly mileage while keeping your legs fresh and far away from the physical therapist's table. Running more isn't about suffering more. It's about recovering smarter by following the laws of physiological science. Now it's your turn, and I want to start a massive debate in the comments section below. How many hours of sleep do you get on average? And what is your current go-to method to recover after a destructive interval session? If you are obsessed with science-based running and want to crush your personal records without getting injured, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you on the track.